What is it about Zendaya that makes everyone collectively lose their mind? Today, we're examining why Zendaya has become the most admired celebrity of her generation and what her rise tells us about what we actually value. The obsession didn't start yesterday. Zendaya's journey is a masterclass in career reinvention, and it begins where many young actors get trapped: the Disney Channel. From 2010 to 2013, she played Rocky Blue on Shake It Up, a role that could have defined her entire career if she'd let it. But here's where Zendaya's strategic thinking becomes apparent. After her Disney contract ended, she didn't jump into a slew of teen movies or stay comfortable in the teen idol lane. Instead, she appeared on KC Undercover from 2015 to 2018, a show where she actively fought for her character to be intelligent and capable, not just a love interest. She was also a producer on that show, which matters more than people realize. She was learning the business, not just performing in it. Then came 2017, a pivotal year. She made her feature film debut as Michelle in the Marvel Cinematic Universe film Spider-Man Homecoming, which became an instant massive hit. But that same year, she appeared in The Greatest Showman, playing Anne Wheeler, a trapeze artist in a period piece. Two completely different films, two completely different skill sets required. This pattern would continue throughout her career. She was building range, not chasing fame. She was turning down roles that didn't challenge her. In a 2021 interview with GQ, Zendaya revealed she rejected every role she was offered over a full year because they lacked depth, saying, "I just felt like a lot of the roles that I was reading, specifically female roles, were just like I could have played them all as the same person and it wouldn't have mattered." That level of discernment at such a young age is genuinely unusual. Everything shifted when Zendaya began starring in the HBO drama series Euphoria in 2019, playing Rue, a 17-year-old drug addict who is also the series narrator. This role was the opposite of everything she'd done before. It was dark, raw, devastating, and completely necessary. Creator Sam Levinson had pinned her photo on a casting mood board before seeing her audition because he saw real vulnerability to her at times, and then a real toughness to her. The performance was transformative. She won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series, becoming the youngest performer to win in the category. More than that, she became the first Black woman to win the Emmy twice in this category, and suddenly everyone was looking at her differently. She wasn't the Disney girl anymore. She was a serious actress capable of carrying an HBO drama series about addiction, trauma, and self-destruction. What followed proves that Zendaya doesn't just luck into good roles. She's actively sought out by major directors because she's proven she can deliver. Denis Villeneuve cast her as Chani in Dune Part 1 and Dune Part 2. Luca Guadagnino cast her as Tashi Duncan in Challengers, a film about a tennis player turned coach navigating a complicated polyamorous relationship. These are prestige directors working on prestige films, and they wanted her. She's worked with Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Timothée Chalamet, and she's held her own alongside every single one of them. The roles she's taking are intentional. She's not in franchises just to be famous. She's choosing films that are thematically interesting, visually ambitious, and dramatically challenging. That's why when she shows up on screen, there's weight to it. Parallel to her acting career, Zendaya has become a genuine fashion force, and not in the way where a celebrity just wears expensive things and gets praised. Her partnership with stylist Law Roach is legendary because together, they've elevated fashion into an art form. At 25 years old, Zendaya became the youngest CFDA Fashion Icon Award recipient, cementing a reputation for pushing boundaries, crafting narratives, and continuously reinventing herself. But what's genuinely impressive is her approach to vintage fashion. When Z likes a house, she wears it frequently and authentically to her personal style. That kind of genuine brand loyalty feels rare while other celebs fleetingly buy into the loud luxury trend. She and Law Roach buy rather than borrow archival pieces, which means they're supporting vintage collectors and small businesses. In an era where sustainability is an escalating concern, vintage fashion emerges as a responsible alternative to fast fashion, especially for Gen Zers. She's not just looking good, she's making a statement about consumption, about history, and about what fashion can mean beyond trends. Her red carpet looks have become cultural moments, wearing a nearly century-old Givenchy gown, a metal Mugler cyborg suit for Dune, or custom Lou pieces that perfectly captured the energy of challengers. She's using fashion as another language to tell stories. Now let's talk about Tom Holland, because his relationship with Zendaya reveals something crucial about why Gen Z adores her. Over the years, they've kept their relationship largely private, with Tom explaining in a 2023 interview that our relationship is something that we are incredibly protective of and we want to keep as sacred as possible. We don't think that we owe it to anyone. It's our thing, and it has nothing to do with our careers. This is revolutionary in the age of Instagram couples and parasocial relationships. Gen Z has been choosing ceremonies that are small and private, and rumors of a secret Zendaya-Tom Holland wedding highlight Gen Z's move toward private, deeply personal weddings that value intimacy and boundaries over spectacle. What we see in their relationship is not the romance itself, though the romance is lovely, but the boundary setting. Zendaya and Tom are famous, and they still maintain privacy. They're in love, and they don't perform it for the internet. Their partnership is rooted in support, respect, and genuine care, which resonates with us, who values authenticity and connection. In a world where every moment is expected to be monetized and performed, their refusal to do that is actually radical. In 2022, Time named Zendaya one of the 100 most influential people in the world, and she was included for her evolution from Disney star to record-breaking Emmy winner to advocate for diversity and inclusion. She's known for championing causes like racial justice and mental health awareness. But here's what makes Zendaya different from other celebrities who speak out. She doesn't announce her activism constantly. She lives it. She turns down projects that don't align with her values. She builds her career around substance, not clout. She dresses intentionally. She protects her privacy. She works with major directors because she's talented, not because she needs the exposure. The obsession is really about admiration. We're watching someone who appears to have actually figured out how to be a successful celebrity without losing herself. Zendaya doesn't need validation because she's built a career that speaks for itself. She's not chasing anything. That confidence, that discernment, that refusal to settle for mediocrity, that's what everyone's obsessed with. She's proof that you don't have to compromise to win, and that's exactly what this generation wants to hear. So yes, the internet's obsession with Zendaya is completely justified. She's a formidable actress, a fashion icon, an advocate for change, and someone who genuinely seems to know what she wants and isn't willing to negotiate on it. This is Ladies First, watching women in movies. Here, we empower women by reviewing and discussing films that highlight their stories, struggles, and achievements. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.